Good evening everybody and welcome back to the channel. Crikey, I've got a bit of a dab on actually, it's quite warm. I can't believe it's 20 degrees. Anyway, welcome back to the channel everybody, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for still subscribing to my channel and still following me on my journey. A special shout out to all you newcomers that have come to the channel. Boom, you're in. Thank you very much for subscribing. You've just bumped up my numbers no end. You really have, and I'm hoping that they get higher and higher. But all you have to do is smash that subscribe button and jump on, join the community. Come on, let's get some chats in. That'd be even awesome. That'd be awesome. Yeah, that's the word I was thinking of. So yeah, a very warm welcome to you all. I'm down at Allington at the moment. I've just done perfectly in record time. I think I got tipped in about 35 minutes, which is absolutely unbelievable. So I'm at Allington and I'm going to get my big fat head down for an hour, and then I'm going to set off back to Tamworth, so I should get back pretty damn early, which is absolutely amazing. I just wanted to bring up a few topics, only a few, for all you newcomers that are new to the channel. I'm a trucking golfer. That is primarily what this channel is all about. It's truckers and golfers both combined, to bring you trucking golfers and myself. So it's about my journey and where I want to be in the future, where I am now, what I'm doing, my life, my job, my family. A bit about my family. I don't want to give too much away about my family because they're very special to me. And my work, and my past, what I've done in the past. That is primarily what this channel is all about. Topics, sporting wise, I normally cover more than anything else. Politics, I just sort of scratch on a little few things about politics, because like I said before, they impact on everybody's life, regardless of whether you like politics or not. It still impacts on your life. So yeah, that, and about my military career as well, and why I chose golf. Well, the main reason I did choose it, to be honest, I was fishing and I was golfing at the same time. Then I had a really bad knee injury, very bad knee. I tore my cruciate ligament, my plecum, my meniscus was bust. It was really bad. I only had keyhole surgery, so it wasn't too bad, but it took me like 6 months to recover through rehabilitation with the military, which was a fantastic program, and I was still playing a bit of golf while I was still injured. So after I got back and I was on my road to recovery, my wife gave me an ultimatum. Even though the doctor said to me, hang your football boots up and look for another sport, otherwise you'll end up in a wheelchair, I sort of had to reevaluate my sporting activity then. Football had to take a bit of a back seat, so I took up golf. I did play golf, well, not on any kind of level whatsoever. I did, the first time I ever played golf I was about 17. It was a pitch and putt, and that was about it for me. And then I did a bit in Northern Ireland on my first tour, with my sergeant major Bud Slainer. If you're out there, remember those days when I kicked your arse and you asked me if I ever played golf before, and then you told me to take the sport up. I always thought it was for the rich and famous. That's why I never really got into golf. But I digress. So I took up golf, and I was fishing at the same time as well. So my wife said to me, one or the other, fishing or golf. And this sometimes when I'm playing, and I presume it happens to a lot of golfers that are out there that did a sport before, either fishing or something else, whatever else, has gone around on 18 and shot like a 120, 115 and thought, God, I wish I'd have kept fishing. Or I wish I'd have kept badminton or whatever. But I've had those days sometimes when I've been out on the course and thought, God, why did I sell all my gear? I could have been on the side of a bank just hooking into a massive carp or something like that. But no, I stuck with the golf. I became a European Golf Teachers Federation golf instructor. I gained my diploma on my resettlement. Couldn't get a job as a golf pro, so I fell back onto trucking. So I incorporated the two, trucking golfers, into my online business. So yeah, that's a bit about me. For all you newcomers, that's a bit about what this is about. I'm down at Allington. I've just done Purfleet, and I'm, like I say, I'm about to set off. But prior to that, before I came into work, I was getting tea ready. Our lass normally gets home about 5:45, 6 o'clock, and I'm up at about 5:30, getting tea ready for when she gets home. Well, when she comes home, she always gives her father a call, and she's done that ever since her mother passed away, which I think is absolutely beautiful. I really do. And I think the only day that Terry is her father gets a respite is on a Sunday and I think a Saturday as well. So she'll phone Sunday. She sees her dad anyway because he's up for Sunday dinner, so they have a chat and whatever. So it's only Saturday that he gets a bit of a respite from not hearing from her. But other than that, every day she'll call him, and I always earwig when I'm getting tea ready in the kitchen. I always earwig on their conversations, and they mentioned pages, the old pager thing where you get your number come up and it beeps, and Hezbollah and radios and transistor radios and stuff like that. And I just managed to catch a glimpse, a clip on. I'm not sure whether it was CBN or something like that. It was a news channel, and the leader of Hezbollah told everybody to put their mobile phones into a strong box or bury it and forget about it because it could be tracked, it could be traced. Brilliant. So they ordered all these pages and radios. I think it's absolutely ingenious. It's something out of James Bond or Jason Bourne. You know, it is out there. Somebody must have thought, here's an idea. Why don't we do this? And it is absolutely brilliant. That guy or that woman, whoever came up with that idea, should get a Nobel Prize. What an amazing kind of warfare. So you could be out there shot, and it's unfortunate that, you know, other people get injured and all that, but they're taking out the big guys in Hezbollah, and, you know, they're still throwing rockets into Israel. I've always believed, and I've maintained this, even when my dad was alive, we used to debate with each other. My dad always used to bring up subjects about some kind of conflict that was going off around the world, and we always believed that the next major conflict that will change the world and history as we know it would come from the Middle East. And I've had first experience of being in the Middle East. I did 2 tours of Iraq, a total of 12 months out in one of the hottest countries in the world, and also one of the smelliest countries in the world, because that was probably one of my first impressions when I got off the plane. Well, other than the heat hitting me, it was like opening an oven at 180 degrees. It was outrageous, the heat and the humidity, but the smell was just disgusting. When I was there on both my tours of Iraq, the place is an absolute dump. It really is. And yeah, you can blame it on the Americans, you can blame it on the British for invading Iraq and what Iraq did during the war and blah blah blah, but geez, why do people have to live in that kind of squalor? It just amazes me. And I put a couple of posts on my website as well, so if you want to have a look on my website, you can have a look at the posts on there as well, because I believe that our streets in the UK are just getting like the places in the Middle East. They're just becoming a landfill dumping site for anybody who wants to, you know, get rid of their rubbish. We have systems there in place for, you know, to get rid of rubbish and all that, but no, I took photos all down these streets of and it's sad. It's really, really sad to see that this country is going down the toilet. Slowly but surely, it is going down the toilet, and unless something's done about it, then, you know, we will not have a country called Great Britain anymore. That's my point of view. That's my opinion. Please drop me a comment. Tell me anything different. I'd love to hear from you. I really, really would. Right, so I'm going to get my head down for an hour, and then I'm gonna bugger off back to Tamworth, do a bit more work when I get home on my website. Now that I can get back on my website, because the guys have sorted it out, so happy days. So yeah, like, subscribe, please leave me a comment of anything that I've covered at all tonight. I would really, really love to hear from you. drive safe, look after yourself, look out for those lunatics, because they are everywhere. Please subscribe, hit that subscribe button, come join the family. Cheers guys, have a great evening or morning. Yeah, it is cracker 0400. Cheers.